This is Dan Larson from McAfee, and in this video I'm going to show you how to protect your environment from ransomware like CryptoLocker and PDF Crypt using McAfee Threat Intelligence Exchange. Ransomware isn't new, but it is rising in popularity, and it can be devastating if it enters your environment. So we want to show you how to protect yourself from it. The key technology used in this demonstration is reputation-based malware detection. So the problem with most ransomware is that it's either completely new or is polymorphic. And when that happens, it means regular signature-based detection technologies are often insufficient because the sample has never been seen before. So what we do with Threat Intelligence Exchange is actually convict it partially because it is new. So we use that newness against the attacker. So you can see here that this was blocked because it's suspicious. But if we want to get absolute confirmation as to whether or not this file is malicious, there's a great integration between Threat Intelligence Exchange running on the endpoint and our Advanced Threat Defense Appliance. So let's take a look at what the Advanced Threat Defense Appliance has to see about this particular sample. So first and foremost, we can see that this file is definitely malicious. So we could end the investigation right here, but we can actually go deeper and get more information about this sample. The Advanced Threat Defense Appliance uses a combination of dynamic sandboxing and static code analysis to tell us basically everything we'd ever want to know about this particular sample. So it gives us a list of processes that it would have spawned, tells us which files would have been dropped, tells us the behaviors that led us to the conclusion that this was definitely malware. And beyond that, you can dig a little further. If you want to see a list of file operations, what would have been written to the file system, you can see that here. You can do the same for registry operations. What would it have dropped in the registry? And the same for processes that it would have launched. So we're getting basically a researcher in a box here, right? Full deep analysis on this. And it's also helpful, we actually take a screenshot of what the end user would have seen, if you're dealing with someone calling you on the phone. So the amount of information in the Advanced Threat Defense Appliance is very thorough, and this gives us high confidence that blocking this sample was the right thing to do. So another cool thing with the Advanced Threat Defense Appliance is that it actually produces IOCs. So these can be shared with other products in your environment. You don't need to share them with McAfee products because they natively integrate with this. But if you do want to produce and consume IOCs, that's another option as well. So let's go back to the endpoint now, and let's just try another sample, right? The theme with ransomware is that there's always a new variant, or the variants are polymorphic. So we want to see the same technology consistently block new malicious files. So here's a second sample. We're going to run this one just like we ran the first one. And again, it's blocked for the same reason, right? It's completely new. No one's ever seen it before. Combine that with some behavioral analysis, and we make the decision to block the file. And this is the kind of logic that's required for combating today's emerging threats. We can't rely on signature-based detection alone. We have to do new and innovative things like block based on reputation.